Hey, what's up guys, it's Carter here. Both today's lab and our next one are all about reactions. Our job is to do the reactions and write down our observations. That's it. No calculations needed. Over the span of 2 labs, we'll be doing 6 reactions, and in today's lab, we'll be doing the first 3. So, let's get started. Reaction number 1 is between a metal and a non-metal. Step 1 is to place a strip of magnesium on a watch glass. This type of lab isn't that stressful, so I thought I'd turn on some tunes. Hey, who said chemistry can't be fun? Oh yeah, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. I'll let it be a surprise. Step 2 is to hold the magnesium strip in the flame of the Bunsen burner. So we're about to see our first observation. Just about now. Kidding. Showing you the observations would give it all away. So for the next 2 videos, we're going to cut the scene right before the observation. Wouldn't want to spoil the surprise for you guys. But I will tell you this. Make sure not to look at the magnesium directly as it burns. Once you've recorded the observation, turn off the Bunsen burner and dispose of the waste in the container labeled MgO waste. Let's head on over to reaction number 2, where a metal oxide reacts with water. First, fill a tube with 1.5 inches of distilled water. Inches is a quirky unit of measurement here, but just go with it. Next, add a small bit of calcium oxide to the water and stir it thoroughly. Now we're going to test the solution with red litmus paper to get our observation. We don't want the litmus paper to be contaminated, so don't just grab it with your oily fingers. Instead, you need to use small pliers to dip the paper in the solution. Or you can be extra clever and place the paper on a watch plate and use the wet stirring rod tip to gently add the solution to the litmus paper. Either way works. So that's our first observation for reaction number 2. Next, we're going to add a few drops of phenolphthalein indicator to see our second observation. Phenolphthalein changes color when the pH of a solution is about 7. You'll see it later on when we do titrations. Afterwards, rinse everything in the sink and move on to reaction number 3. Metal and an acid. Fill a test tube with 1.5 inches of 2 molar HCl. You're going to have to do the next 3 steps together, so make sure you pay attention. First, you're going to add a piece of magnesium turning to our test tube with the HCl. Then you're going to use the Bunsen burner to light a splint. And finally, you're going to hold the flaming splint in the mouth of the test tube. And once you do these 3, something should happen. I thought you'd like that punchline. When you're done, place the test tube in a beaker to cool off. Don't put it in the test tube rack. We don't want to melt the plastic. You can feel the change in temperature with your fingers. I hope you've enjoyed your relaxing day at the lab. You've earned it. That's it for this lab. Make sure you rinse your solution and clean up your area. Good luck, guys.